Hi, my name's Carla, and today I'm going to be showing you how to apply foundation so that you have a flawless finish in 3 easy steps. The greatest thing about this process is we're going to be focusing on making sure that the skin looks natural, nice and fresh, and it only involves 2 tools and 3 products. The 2 tools that we'll be using are a beauty blender. Beauty blenders are great because they build foundation in an even way. You can use them to pat the product on so that there's no streak marks, and you can really build that coverage as you need. The second tool we'll be using is an angled brush. Now, I love how this brush does have that angled point because you'll be able to not only let it sweep across your cheekbones where you need to have that contouring happen, but we're going to be able to make sure that that angled part of the brush goes right up under there in our cheekbones where we want it. So we've got that, and then our 3 products. Any foundation that you'd like to choose, whether it be full coverage or something super light like a BB cream, is totally fine. A lot of them will be water-based, so make sure you give it a good shake before you start. For concealer, I'm just going to use a little bit under my eyes. You can do that too, and of course on any blemishes that you may want to be covering up. I like to choose a crayon sort of stick style concealer because they go on so fast and easy. And then finally, a little bit of powdered bronzer is nice, even for a really quick application of makeup, just to give you that perfect base and to define those cheekbones a little bit. So let's get started. We'll just get our hair out of the way. We assume that we've already cleansed our face and that we've used skincare because it's really important to take care of your skin. Skincare and taking care of it and moisturizing regularly is the basis for having smooth skin that's ready to wear foundation so that it will be as healthy as it can be and as hydrated as it can be before we go applying any product. For my foundation, I like to go ahead and use the back of my hand as a palette because that's sort of like your artist's palette where you can put product first and then apply it to your skin so that you're not doing things too hastily. So we're just going to put a little bit of product there. If you have a product that comes in a pump, try using just the one pump because a lot of brands will have measured that out for you so that you're using the perfect amount to create full coverage, but without looking like it's too much and all painted on. All right, so we're going to go ahead, put some of your foundation right on your sponge, and you're going to want to start on the largest part of your face. So for most people, that's going to be the side of their cheek. You don't want to have the first place that you put the foundation right on your nose or right on your chin where it's going to be more noticeable. Start somewhere that you can do a lot of coverage and blend out. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and on the other side. And then you're going to notice that you can just keep patting like I'm doing over the whole face, and you'll have a nice even base. And you can always build on this more right now or afterward when you're doing a bit of a touch-up, but it gives you that good even coverage to start out with, depending on where you go from here with your overall look, or if you just want to keep it natural and keep this simple. So there we go. Just by doing that patting motion, you'll see it starts to really build coverage, but there's no streak and it's quite quick and easy to do. Then we're going to go ahead and take our concealer, get that right under your eyes, and like I said, this one's so easy, you can just pretty much smear it right on there because the tool is going to do all the work for us. So we're just going to go ahead and start patting. It's all about that patting motion. If you're using a brush, you can still dab and you can still use a foundation brush. You can do the same with your fingers. It's just going to go on a lot thicker. So these kinds of tools like beauty blenders just create a more exact application. And that's how you start getting that refined, polished look that you're after that's also nice and natural. So there we go. We're looking a bit more tidy. If you want to use your fingers just to make sure that you're pressing any like close to your eyes. Some people aren't as comfortable putting tools right up into near their eyes. I like to make sure that the corners of my eyes are well blended, and I just finish with a bit of an application there. All right, and now we're ready to add a little bit of shape and contour. You're gonna go ahead and get your bronzer ready. Make sure that as you're putting your brush into the bronzer, it's got an even amount on it. You don't sort of want a big clump of color all of a sudden going on. And what we're going to do is focus on it going not on the cheekbone, because that's where light hits. That's the part that you would actually want highlighted, but under the cheekbone. And then, like I said, that angle gets right in there. We can do the same thing on the other side. And then from there, just blend. And you're good to go. Thanks and take care.